Panzer's Picks is a lighthearted show focused on sports commentary and entertainment. At Cathedral, we do not promote or endorse any form of gambling. Our goal is to foster a fun and engaging conversation around sports while spreading joy and building community. Please enjoy the show responsibly. It is for entertainment purposes only.
Hey, is it rolling? One take?
One take.
Everybody knows the rules. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The Panzer's Pick, Season 2. That's right, Season 1 was undefeated, never lost, unchallenged, unbreakable, and now, new year, new season, same coffee, iced hazelnut decaf, same Coach Panzer. So glad you got my text this morning about wearing the right shirt. That's awesome.
We're in uniform.
Coach, how are we feeling?
You know, I'm feeling great. Thinking about doing the show this morning, and it's been a great year of the law of unintended consequences. We start the show kind of on a whim, and really it will open an avenue to make connections with students. We're called in Holy Cross School to engage our students, get to know. I got kids coming up to me talking about the show. We watched it, thinking, open up avenues of conversation with students that I didn't know before. So it's been great.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm excited about PPS2. Your answer got me juiced, man. I showed some of my classes some last year's episodes, and they were laughing. Showed them a Halloween episode, Ribbit.
Ribbit.
And the dude. I mean, we've never lost, never will. Season 2, we're taking it global. We're taking it local. We're taking it straight to the bank. Sponsored by, of course, Johnny Mac's Coffee House. So, how Panzer's Picks works, we usually have an Indiana game, Big Ten game, big game, and then a random game. Coach Panzer will go through all four and make his pick, and we'll have a Panzer parlay. But since we are so juiced up about college football starting, we're starting a little week early. So we actually we're not going to follow our normal script today, but we have a random game, we've got a Midwest game, and we've got a big Indiana/big game, and then a random game. So it's not going to be the typical Panzer's Pick, but we just want to let our audience know that we are organized. We are organized. So we're going to kick it off with game 1. Random game. We've got Stanford at Hawaii. Coach Andrew Luck, quitter, making his debut with the Stanford team. We're at Hawaii. It's going to be hot. There's going to be hula skirts. Hawaii, 2.5 favorites. Who you got?
Hawaii has never beaten Stanford. Stanford was 3-9 last year. In fact, Stanford's been 3-9 the last 4 years. The program is in absolute turmoil. Head coach got fired in April for some questionable decisions he made. Frank Reich is the interim coach. Andrew Luck brought him in. The starting quarterback transfers to Auburn. If he were a poker player, Andrew Luck just got dealt aces and eights, and any poker player will tell you that's a dead man's hand. They're traveling to Timmy Chang's Rainbow Warriors, Season 4, trending up. Hawaii is going to beat Stanford on Saturday.
Wow, Hawaii for our
first win over the Cardinal.
Panzer's prediction. Remember, we got to get the Panzer's prediction. We have good stuff, man. Game 2. This is our Midwest/Big Ten game. Not a Big Ten team, but it's in the Midwest, so we'll count it, even though the Big Ten is now intergalactic.
The Big 27.
Yeah. No Big Ten teams playing, but we will go the Midwest team. We got Sam Houston at Western Kentucky. Shout out Coach Doyle, Western Kentucky alum, Hall of Fame, Colts legend, and St. Pius football coach. He's getting the Panthers ready, man. Anyways, Western Kentucky versus the Bearcats. Who you got?
Sam Houston was 10-3 last year, hit very hard by the portal. 14 new starters. Tough to replicate last year's success. Western Kentucky was 8-6. Lost several players in the portal, just 3 starters returning. Historically, Western Kentucky has dominated the series versus Sam Houston. Look for that trend to continue. Western Kentucky to defeat Sam Houston State.
Panzer's pick, Panzer's prediction, Western Kentucky. Game 3, our big game / Indiana game, because we have Jerron Tibbs, former Cathedral alum at Kansas State. We've got Iowa State, number 22, versus number 17, Kansas State. Again, the game is in Dublin, Ireland. Shout out Jerron Tibbs. The Irish have someone in Ireland. Who's going to win? Game 3.
So last year, this game in Dublin exposed Florida State for the frauds they were and kind of showed how good Georgia Tech was. Iowa State was 11-3 last year, best season in their 133-year history. They have never won double-digit games. They won 11. Coach Matt Campbell, excellent coaching staff, several former head coaches and coordinators as his position coaches. However, Kansas State is a model of consistency. 8+ wins per season, 4 years straight. Quarterback Avery Johnson, wild card, plays fast and loose. Huge portal upgrade with Jerron Tibbs transferring from Purdue to Kansas State. KSU has dropped a 4-5 to Iowa State, but look for Kansas State to get back on the winning track, beating Iowa State in Dublin's Aviv Stadium.
All right, so before we get to our random game, our Panzer parlay this week, we've got Hawaii over Stanford, Western Kentucky over Sam Houston, and Kansas State over Iowa State. We did not do our prior. Did you get the odds on this?
Plus 264.
Plus 264. I'm a bad host and didn't get the odds beforehand, but he didn't tell me his answers. So we're going to put the odds on you every week.
Okay.
Panzer parlay is plus 264. Make sure you put in. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Random game. Tonight we've got Moms 101 for Cathedral Football. There's going to be a Kahoot about Cathedral Football. What Cathedral Football mom is going to win the Kahoot?
We got a college football game being played in Ireland. We have a Cathedral Football mom who's from just across the pond there in Scotland. Let's go with Siobhan Minch winning Kahoot tonight.
Okay, Mama Minch.
Representing Eamon, and Mama Minch going to win it.
Okay, and that's episode 1 of Panzer's Picks, season 2. We'll be back next week with more picks, more fun, and maybe even more questionable spreads that Coach Panzer somehow always gets right. Hashtag never lost. But before we go, big thank you to our sponsor, Johnny Mac's Coffee House, keeping us energized and undefeated. And a huge shout out to the Johnny Mac's marketing team and film crew, the student all-stars making this show happen behind the scenes. You don't see them on camera, but trust me, they're the real MVPs. This is Coach Freytag reminding you, tune in next week, sip your coffee, and never forget, Coach Panzer, never lost.
Never lost. Shout out to Rudy. Rest in peace.
Hit stop.